What's good everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're revisiting the Fujifilm X-T5 2 years after its release. It's been a solid workhorse for photographers, but the two big questions are, is it still relevant in today's camera landscape? And if you're rocking an older X-T series like the X-T1 through to the X-T4, is it worth the upgrade? Today we're going to break it down. I've had a pretty loyal relationship with the X-T series, starting with the X-T1 straight through to the X-T5, and I haven't even glanced at another camera along the way. The X-T5 has continued to be my camera of choice since it was launched back in 2022. I was invited to create the launch campaign by Fujifilm UK team. It was definitely a dream project for me and led me to becoming a Fujifilm ambassador, of which I'm incredibly proud. I use it for all my commercial clients and personal work, and it's never let me down to this day. Touch wood. Fujifilm stuck with its signature retro look, and the X-T5 doesn't disappoint. It's compact, lightweight, and has those satisfying manual dials for shutter speed, ISO, and exposure compensation. They are ideal for photographers who love a tactile experience, and personally, those elements coupled with the iconic aesthetics are definitely one of the reasons I chose the X-T series above any other brand. Being a street photographer, my camera goes pretty much everywhere I go, so it needs to look good around my neck, like a piece of jewellery, and I can genuinely say it's always getting inquisitive glances when I'm out and about on shoots. But aside from just looking good, the X-T5 needs to perform and deliver quality imagery. So let's take a closer look at some of the specifications. Now, at the heart of the X-T5 is the new 40.2 megapixel X-Trans sensor. This thing delivers stunning detail and that unique Fujifilm color science. Whether you're capturing intricate textures in street scenes or beautiful bokeh in portraits, the resolution is next level. For example, look at this. You can crop in and still retain incredible detail. And for those of us who share on socials, this is super handy. And equally, for those of us who enjoy printing their photos, this works incredibly well. Plus, Fujifilm's film simulations like Classic Chrome and Acros make your images look great straight out of the camera. It's weather sealed, making it perfect for shooting in unpredictable conditions, which, let's be honest, is great for street and all other outdoor photographers alike. The autofocus on the X-T5 has seen a serious upgrade. It's fast, accurate, and can track subjects like a boss. For street photographers, this means nailing those fleeting moments with ease. Whether I'm tracking a person walking through shadows or snapping a split-second gesture, it always keeps up, and mostly allows me to create whatever I'm visualizing in my mind's eye, meaning my hit rate from the X-T4 to the X-T5 has gone up significantly. Let's briefly touch on the video capabilities. Video-wise, the X-T5 shoots at 6.2K at 30 frames a second and 4K at up to 60 frames a second. While it's not primarily a video camera, the quality is impressive and the colors are sweet, making it suitable for hybrid shooters who love both photography and video. However, if video is more your bag, I'd suggest checking out the XHS or the XHS2 series. Now let's talk upgrades. If you're coming from an X-T3, the X-T5 offers a significant jump in resolution, autofocus, and in-body image stabilization. Thanks to the new 40 megapixel sensor, the extra megapixel count is a game changer for cropping images and large format prints. And the new battery format means you don't have to carry an extra bag full of batteries on a day out shooting. Here's the thing. If you're happy with your X-T3 and don't need more resolution or stabilization, you're not missing out. But if you want better low light performance and more flexibility for your editing, the X-T5 is a worthy upgrade. Now, if you've got the X-T4, the main difference will be the screen at the back. meaning the X-T5 no longer allows you to flip out the screen to record yourself. So if vlogging is your thing, this is going to impact you greatly. The X-T5 is slightly smaller than the X-T4, but the difference is barely noticeable. And I found that after using it for some time, I needed to add the hand grip to both bodies due to my rather big hands. The IBIS has notched up from 6.5 to 7 stops, and the battery life has also been improved. Lastly, the new sensor again is very noticeable from the 26 megapixel to 40 megapixel. Now, I've read it a lot online, seen it in reviews, and people often ask me firsthand if the megapixel jump makes the image quality much noisier at night. But personally, I have never found this to be the case. Go check out my work on Instagram for proof of how clean the low light photos are, or even in my book, London After Dark. The main thing to note is that from the X-T4 to the X-T5, Fujifilm made a conscious decision to make a photography-first camera, whereas when the X-T4 was released, it was trying to cover all bases. Fast forward a couple of years to when the X-T5 was launched, Fujifilm also released the XHS and XHS2 cameras, which were specifically designed to cover video and photos. So what's the verdict on the Fujifilm X-T5? Let's have a quick rundown. The pros. It's got that stunning 40 megapixel sensor which kicks out exceptional image quality even in low light conditions. It's compact with a weather sealed design and easy to carry around all day. It has improved autofocus and that unique Fujifilm color science. The cons. It's got limited video features compared to the XH series, no flip out screen, which in today's vlogging social media world could be considered a disadvantage, and lastly, lenses. Just as Fujifilm has been making the camera bodies much smaller, i.e. with the X-T50 and the X100VI for example, which are almost identical to the X-T5 on specifications, but in a much more compact design. I wish they would do the same with the prime lenses and begin to shrink them down too. I would love to see a smaller version of the XF33 and more importantly a much more compact design on my favourite XF56 f1.2. If you're a pure photographer who values image quality, portability, aesthetics and the joy of shooting, the X-T5 is a winner and is a strong contender for the best APS-C camera on the market right now. Personally, after using it non-stop for 2 years, I'm still super happy with it, and with the constant firmware updates, it doesn't look or feel like it's lacking in any aspect for my personal or professional needs as a full-time photographer. Let me know in the comments, are you picking up an X-T5 or are you sticking with another camera? I'll be doing a similar 1-year review of my X100VI in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for that or simply hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. And as ever, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more photography content in the future. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Mr. Whisper over and out. Peace.